Hello, this is Evangelist Dr. Robert L. McKim Sr. from Carrollton, Ohio. I am currently kind of wrapped up in some things here right now because of the fact Rene and I both use a CPAP machine to sleep at night. Rene had been using basically this kind of mask at one point in time, which is the kind of mask that I use. Let me get it straightened up here a little bit. To put over our face to sleep at night, have air blowing to help us breathe at night. Now, after a while, these masks, that mean that the mask, well, they get dirty, and then we can get new masks, the plastic, and then these rubber parts they call cushions, we get new cushions. Cause see how yucky and dirty that cushion is? They recommend that these cushions be replaced every 3 months. Right? Something like that. Anyhow, here is what a new cushion is like. You know, it's brand new, clear, nice and clean. They don't recommend you washing these out. It says right here, temperature, it has temperature, well, you know, basically it's restricted to a certain kind of temperature and humidity limitations. Temperature limitations, humidity limitations. Not made with natural rubber latex. Anyhow, long story short, there's a lot of recommendations they tell you. At one point in time, they said wash them in bleach, but you don't want to do that because it discolors the. Rene got another mask. This is what it's called. Here in August. And washed it in bleach. And then this is what happened to the discolored the cushion. And what gives me is she got this in August, but she has not received any new cushions. Or received a phone call to see if she needs cushions. At one point in time, she got a one that you just goes in the nose. Goes in the nose. Not over your nose and your mouth. It just goes in your nose. But lots of times when Rene is sleeping with this, it comes off. Comes off her face. This is what it's called. So, here's the thing. Every 2 months, she gets new supplies in an envelope. They're called filters. And yeah, they're filters, basically. Every 2 months she gets new filters. Like just recently, in this month, she got new filters. She got new filters. And then And like I said, in August, she got that new head mask, this new mask here, with the cushion that is basically shot. Right here, and she also got new tubing. This is in August. And also filters as well. So right here is the receipt where she got the this mask, tubing, and filters. But then before, I mean, it's always been every 2 months or so, she'll get a package delivered by UPS for the filters. The foam filter and the ultra fine filter. Every 2 months. Ultra fine filter. Again here. Let's see. Ultra fine filter. Again here. And then November, well, see, this one here was dated December of last year. And then November of last year, all she got was filters. Again, she got some filters. And I'm trying to get the papers here. And then also in October last year, she got filters. There's like sometimes 3-4 pages that comes with something. And then the last time she ever got a mask was the nasal mask. A gel something PLW mask. Also she got something else here, including combo CPAP tubing. Again, tubing, mind you, it also should be replaced every 6 months, 3 to 6 months. But last time she got tubing was July of 2015. So July of 2015 till August of this year, she got tubing. And they recommend, because of mold and bacteria buildup, that they get replaced every 3 to 6 months. Bacteria buildup, people. Bacteria buildup. Once every year for new cushions. I got a whole bunch of cushions for my CPAP mask. This mask here, Rene has here, this one here came from the hospital when she was in the hospital. I'm going to call them back again and ask them so you can hear what they told me earlier, if they're open. They're out of Kentucky too, by the way. It's called Sleep Central, also known as Rotech Medical.
Thank you for calling Sleep Central, a division of Rotech Healthcare. If you have a question about your bill, press 1. Or stay on the line if your call is about sleep therapy supplies. A customer support specialist will be with you shortly. You may also visit us on the web at www.sleepcentral.com or email us at help@sleepcentral.com. If you would like to reach the biomed department, press 2. System that is right. Sleep Central, this is Mindy. How may I help you?
Hi. Yeah, this is Robert McKim. Calling also for Rene, R-E-N-E Jackson.
Okay.
And earlier I was talking to somebody, trying to figure something out here. I have a lot of receipts here from everything that she's received from you guys by UPS. Like for instance, she's been receiving, like, I think every 2 months the filters, the foam filter and the ultra fine CPAP filter. Every 2 months she's been getting those. And then, yeah, I found a receipt from August of this year when she received a new mask called the QUATROFX.
Okay.
Now, I was been trying to find, but I can't find any. Was there only one cushion that came with that mask?
Yes, sir. There's one that comes with the mask, so let me take a look, because it looks like on that order is also listed.
Yeah, tubing.
No, that's right. Yeah, there's no cushion.
There was tubing. Yeah, tubing and yeah,
Yes, sir.
and then
Yes, sir. The mask, the head.
yeah, the headgear and all that.
Okay. Yeah, the tubing and the filters.
Yeah. Now, a woman I was talking to earlier said that because Rene is on Ohio Medicaid, that she can't get any more cushions for this mask until next year around the same time.
Okay.
Or around August. Which doesn't make no sense because I'm on Medicare and I always get I'm always getting every like 3 to 6 months, somewhere around there. I'm always getting asked if I need tubing and the cushions or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, Medicare and her Medicaid, they have two different guidelines. What frequencies they allow. The Medicare does allow every 3 months.
Yeah.
On the mask, the tubing, filters, and cushions.
Yeah.
And every 6 months on the headgear and the water chamber and a non-disposable filter if your machine uses one of those.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the guidelines for that Medicaid, and it is every year.
Okay, going through all her receipts,
Okay.
I noticed there was never a chamber that she had received.
Okay.
A new chamber.
That Medicaid will not cover a water chamber.
They won't at all?
No, sir.
Why do you get one?
So, okay, what happened when those rubber seals gets discolored?
And mold.
What are we supposed to do with those?
Right. I mean, I can tell you how much the patient pay amount is.
No, $14.
If you wanted to purchase one out of pocket, because if we tried to bill Medicare and they don't cover it, I don't know what the cost would be. But the patient pay amount, if you were to buy the water chamber, at your own expense, is $14.70.
Okay, well, no, I'm just, I'm wondering why, Medicaid,
Get one free.
is being so skimpy, more or less, anymore.
Right, yeah, that's a good way to put it. No, I definitely understand your point, so.
So when she was on CareSource, before she was put on the waiver program, she's on the waiver, so she's going to have home health aid and home health care and have some get a lift chair and get some other medical equipment that CareSource couldn't, they don't pay for. They don't pay for home care and they don't pay for home vacations, and so she had to get on the waiver program. Which to get on the waiver program, she had to go back on regular high Medicaid. Long story short, when she was on CareSource, it seemed like she was able to get more. Is it because and I always thought, well, they do what higher Medicaid also tells them to do because they're part of higher Medicaid. Even though they're managed care for a higher Medicaid. But it seemed like she got more supplies when she was on CareSource. Do you know anything about CareSource guidelines?
Hey, give me just a second. I'll look up that contract that she did have and see what
Yeah.
they said. Okay, yeah, it looks like those supplies, except for the disposable filter, that was also on a yearly basis.
Oh. Because she got a phone call like every 6 months or so, or a year, every 3 months or 6 months, something like that. She used to get a phone call wanting to know if she needed, different supplies. And because they would call the house phone for her, and then the cell phone for me, and because I guess we couldn't use the same phone number for both of us, we was told at one point in time. Anyhow, long story short, I thought for some reason, since she was always getting a phone call every 6 months or so, they paid more. Offered, to pay for more supplies.
Right.
Alright, well, I thought, okay. I thought, alright, I'm just trying, I've been scratching my head here. Rene was thinking about going back on the CareSource whenever we get our home modifications done, but, because her home health aid is quitting, and actually there's nobody else to do home health aid work around here. Long story short, she's trying to think what to do if it works out,
Right.
But yeah, like I said, going back through a lot of these receipts here, yeah, the last time she did get anything I noticed was
I was on CareSource.
oh, when was that? Hang on a second. July of last year, she got a mask and tubing, something here, so it's including combo, then the tubing and the filters. She got those in July of last year, and then she got this new mask in August of this year. But she was wondering, okay, what was going on for sure. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the only exception that I see on there for the yearly is the filters.
Yeah.
They allow one of the disposable filters per month, and then one of the home filter or the non-disposable, one of those every 3 months. And
Yeah.
the only way to get around the yearly reship duration and allow us to send more frequently is if Medicaid were to send us something on their letterhead authorizing a more frequent shipment.
Okay. Alright, well, we got a doctor's appointment later.
Okay.
Here this month we'll talk to the doctor and I'm going to show him everything that we have, and I don't think he'll be too happy. So hopefully he might be able to do something. Alright, thanks a lot.
You're very welcome.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, so you hear that. The only way to get around it is if Medicare, or Medicaid that is, Medicaid sends them something on their letterhead
Yeah.
saying,
But your
Hun.
doctor ounce can match every 3
I
6
know,
months.
I know, hon, I know,
I'm
hon.
writing them every single week on. Crap.
Long story short, I'm still taping, by the way. I know. You was getting more supplies when you was on Care Source, it seemed like. Because I remember every 6 months you was getting a phone call and I was getting a phone call. Now it's like
Who are you?
things change and she's getting these basically about 2 months. She said every month for these small white ones, and every 3 months for these, other ones. But you've been actually every 2 months the truck has been stopping and delivering these here. God bless you. Have a blessed day.